tip it. Bryant with the save.
Oh, you're going to get a shot here.
Final seconds. Bryant for the win. By rule, but it looked like Bryant clearly got the shot off in time. The officials, you'll be still looking at it. They haven't made the official announcement yet. Oh, no question.
Oh,
I don't know what the delay is. And there on the jump ball, Luke Walton wins the all-important jump ball. He had the height advantage. No question about who was shooting.
Nice one-on-one matchup. Kobe back to third in the NBA in scoring.
A little misstep there, but doesn't.
Does that make them a better team? Obviously, Bynum's a terrific player. As Bryant on the pull-up jumper.
Dealing with these injuries still with Meta and Steve.
Bryant, 4 to shoot. Puts it up. Puts it in. 7-point lead.
Great use of the crossover dribble to create space.
Durant's.
And execution out of the timeout. Kobe. See, put his hands up into the air like, I'm trying to give you your space. Kobe over Chandler after the...
Finally decides Chandler, you want some of this? Chandler's there, but...
Bryant with Collison on him. The crossover. Fires. Rattles it in. The way that he doesn't just want to make this team a fun, exciting team to watch. As Bryant knocks.
Here's Kobe. He's got 34. Bryant along 2.
It's what a left to right crossover here. Shaking Matt Barnes, creating space and knocking it down.
Looking at a 3. Instead, a long deuce.
78. Russell now gives it to Bryant. Bryant with a dozen.
Motovich went for the steal. Ooh, he got.
Shot clock winding down. Hand in the face.
This is picture perfect defense, making him work. He elevates, you contest to the face. That's without foul.
Battier meets him at the other end. Kobe Bryant.
Just to make him alter the shot to a point.
Kobe.
Oh! 3 on 3. Rockets get back well on defense. Here's Battier bumping into Kobe.
Jacket. He's thrown out the dinghy. He said, everybody get on board here. I'm not going to be taken by this Rocket team. I mean, he's hitting incredible shots. Shane Battier, all he could...
Kobe again. 1 of 2. This is a good sign for the Lakers when Kobe finds the stroke. Playing with the bad ankle. 5 points.
Size of Gasol just blinded his vision.
Bryant behind the back. Bryant, yes. Timeout, Phoenix.
All their rhythm. Steve Nash set down. Dragic came in. Barbosa. Kobe now going to work. He and Gasol. It's their time to try to finish this game. Kobe with it.
In double figures now. They've got 6 overall. Kobe.
Gets his first 2 this afternoon. Kobe Bryant jump shot.
That's why it's so important to get the guys when the game first starts. Don't let them start feeling good about themselves.
See if he will attack. Going to go to work with 4 on the clock. Oh, he puts Leonard in the air. Looking for their 13th win of the year, trying to get 4 games above 500. Henderson didn't.
By as many as 11. Bryant with a series of fakes.
Then it's classical one-on-one. Foot fake, ball fakes, get the defender out of position.
Chauncey Billups, who will be coming to help here in the next month. You got a lot of guys who are going to need minutes. Kobe.
Foul, just checks back in. Gasol, 3 of 7. Kobe. Nice fake, and Ariza flies by.
He has that ability.
He's got 11 of his 20 here in the quarter.
Kobe. Got space on Brewer. And Martin going to go in offensively a little bit more. Kobe, space.
The game is to whoever Powell is guarding, take him off the dribble.
Kobe.
But you know what, Mike? You make a good point. But give me Kobe Bryant as
3 feet of the basket, and no one is there.
Oh, Bryant, sweet move, and buries the...
He can shoot the ball once he finds his rhythm. Here's Bryant for the foul.
From all angles, going against the rookie Brewer. The pull-up gets hit on the wrist and draws the foul.
Kobe Bryant tries to find a seam in this.
Bryant tries on Shane Battier with the throat from the other night.
Well,
Game 1.
You're going to watch this here. Shane gets that hand once again. This time he gets him with the ball.
Eric
Up on Bryant, who shoots over.
Derek Fisher still among the top 5 in three-point field goal percentage coming in. Kobe pull up.
Kobe Bryant on fire.
Mavericks deciding to go into a zone trying to disrupt what the Lakers are doing.
Kobe Bryant pulls up.
It's good. Pau Gasol on the block, leaves the best player on the planet wide open to knock down a dagger three.
Bryant on the pull-up. Puts it in.
100. Won the last 2 and won 3 out of 4. Kobe got it.
Up high and play the glass. He plays the glass beautifully. Jimmy got to the
Bryant on the pull-up.
Gives you an opportunity to push the ball in transition. Kobe Bryant using that upper body strength.
We're coaching the importance of that first quarter, setting the tone.
Absolutely. The first quarter lead. Well, this is good basketball. He caught the ball, 2 dribbles, showed the shot, on balance.
Quite a bit, and they attacked the rim.
Lakers were again a minus.
Kept him afloat, so to speak. Got to get your rotations a lot faster.
Kobe hit.
And while in the act, of course, you know what he's thinking. And one it was as he kisses it in off the glass and goes to the charity stripe, trying to put the Lakers on top.
Kobe, a quick step on Devin Brown. Allen's on a 10 on the shot clock. Kobe wheeling on Bryant. Kobe.
Let's get back on D. Kobe Bryant's got it going.
Nothing wrong.
Well, you do something wrong when you foul a guy. Kobe Bryant.
Lakers have been out rebounded by 4 this evening. Kobe trying to attack, pull up, and active in the game. Metta World Peace has picked up his.
Bryant, bodied up by G, going to work.
Where are the Celtics going to find offense right now?
Bryant on the pull-up. Puts it in.
Isolation against Chandler with 10 on the shot clock. And a little pull-up game.
Shot is the perimeter guys that now have the responsibility of putting the body on scope.
Kobe Bryant.
Expected that. We saw it a little bit. We saw it the other night. We saw it a lot yesterday. Kobe loses. Approaching 5 to play. Kobe, mid-range shot right on the money.
We talked about it just between the break. We said, boy, you're Phoenix. You're playing well. You got a lot of things going. But who
Defensively, you have to be the aggressor.
Further collapse on Kobe. Now he tries to move around basket.
They're so worried about him that he's not helping on the drive on Brooks.
Kobe over Battier.
Shot clock at 6. Kobe.
Shot clock down to 6. Now one-on-one with Wallace. Kobe, little stutter step. He's going to the basket. Stop.
all with this team? To me, Kevin Garnett's got to be on the bench a very short time.
I hope.
Kobe now on the switch by David Lee. Stops on a...
Straight away with Pavlovich guarding him. 10 on the shot clock. Bryant, one eye on that.
Barton is illegal.
Put it down. An 8-0 Laker run.
Kicks it out to Clark. Courtney Lee has done a good job on Bryant.
Everybody's going to have a 3-2 lead after tonight. Phoenix hopes they could get that home court and go home for game 6.
Really separates them two as a team is Kobe Bryant on the defensive end. He is guarding the other.
And he's 4 for 4. Bryant, 4 on the shot clock line. Drop.
Kobe's got a crease on Bryant. He'll take the jumper. Yes!
They got Clark and Jamison guarding him.
Lakers have made their life. Keep the ball moving on offense. Here's Kobe. Ball away. Carter.
Planned on coming to the game tonight. That's the dumbest question I ever heard.
Absolutely. I saw her here.
High 3 for the lead. Peace. In for Kobe. He's going to take the shot.
Got to go to the basket.
With 3. With 2. Kobe for the tie.
When he shot his normal shot, and as a result, we're going to an extra 5 minutes.
The exact opposite. Lakers bring out Bryant, Gasol, Meeks, Earl Clark, who has won the 5 championships here with Kobe in Los Angeles. Bookman is now in.
Odom trying to post up down low on Lewis. Kobe Bryant the drive, the pull-up, the foul to give. Bryant on the drive. Allen stays with him. Bryant rises.
Formula, and there isn't one really when Kobe was in that kind of rhythm.
Yeah, when he was in that kind of rhythm.
There's a 7 turnovers, but he has been hot here from the field in both games as long as he takes and stays within his game. The high percent.
5 to go on the shot clock. Bryant pulls up, drills Jeff.
And this is what you need against a great defensive team. Bryant to knock it in, and then you watch the last one. Getting to his right hand, it's the balance.
Kick over to Kobe, guarded by Mayo. 8 on the shot clock, 7 minutes to go in the quarter. Kobe just...
You know, I like how competitive defensively J.R. Smith has grown into.
Bryant.
Minute remaining here in the third.
Not happy with that pass.
Bryant getting quality looks offensively. No help. One dribble.
The Lakers bring it back out. 90 seconds left of the game. Up by 8. Kobe loses Atkins. Mid-range off the window. Back.
Kobe Bryant with 16. Parker with a foul on Bryant. Tell it. Off the window. Are you kidding me? Kobe Bryant with
Delightful young man to talk to. But on the road, opponents, fans can't.
Had something for the Celtics, and he sure has. This is just picture-perfect execution of the pull-up jump shot. Stops on balance. Great follow-through. That's textbook right there, young people.
But it's been a 1 or 2 point lead most of the time. 9 lead changes, 8 ties. Kobe Bryant.
Up against Cephalosha, sizing things up inside the arc, and Kobe. Anthony had recovered. Kobe was trying to backdoor him. Kobe.
in. Maybe they want Kevin into the game.
Kobe 17 tonight, so putting it on his show as Kobe creates space. Burn.
But instead, Lakers fell behind 0-2. Bryant contest.
9 for 15 overall. Here's Kobe. He's going to fire it.
Bryant, one dribble. Puts it in.
Finish, and then the one dribble pull-up creates space. That's
The guard. 5 on the shot clock. Kobe's got to go to work.
That's how he finally does. Kobe, little shake and bake.
Boston up by 2. Bryant over Petrus, and the game is.
He kind of moves and said, "You can have it."
I'd say play Kobe.
This is what LA's offense has sort of come to. It's just post up Kobe.
From beyond the arc in that first half. This one's going to be a 2-pointer going up at his spot. He's at the corner of the key now, all of a sudden isolated. So Kobe's going to go to work. Little follow-up.
Defending Kobe Bryant. Back down to Kobe. He's got a 4-inch height advantage.
Up until that Bryant basket. Kobe one-on-one with Tucker with 6 on the shot clock. Bryant to tie the game. We're tied at 88. Kobe Bryant.
PJ now right back to the hot hand. Keep it there.
Relocated, they got him on the left side. Kobe for the jumper.
With the bum hand. Sure shows it, doesn't he? Kobe.
But if the team is losing and suffering, Kobe's not going to sacrifice his health just for numbers.
Mayo defending Kobe.
To make a move like this.
Look at this.
I mean, he's going against guys that are 10, 12 years younger.
Fortunate to get it back, and he's probably going to lose it. 1 to beat the shot clock. How about
With the play of Kobe Bryant, how did he track it down? But more importantly, how did he make that?
Fisher back in for LA. Bryant falling away. Tough shot.
Teammates when he's fronting. If the weak side is empty.
Kobe working on Petrus. And
Bryant, he had a good first half. And
Matt Barnes, who was a teammate of Kobe Bryant's last year, and has done a good job defensively on Bryant in the past.
Kobe has 107 career 40-point games. He's 8 in the NBA. Kobe rising baseline. Long shot, long rebound, tracked down by Brandon Bass. Kobe rising. And there.
Kobe thought about that 3. Now he looks at the shot clock, down to 2. Mid-range
shots go up and with a real sense of purpose.
Kobe moves in for a 17.
now, 8 on the shot clock. Kobe over Davis.
But no continuation. That last basket by Kobe. Single coverage.
It's a good sign. When he got here to the Grizzlies, he said one thing he wanted to do, contribute from 3. Knocked down a 3 tonight, his first 3 as a member of the Grizzlies.
Winning streak. Kobe Bryant on Chandler Parsons over.
Kobe matching up with Devin Brown. Kobe's starting at 25.
They have met. Lakers have the second worst record in the NBA coming in. Worst in the Western Conference. And Kobe
Up his second foul. Kobe off the foul.
Bryant's got 30. Kobe Bryant pulls up. Dollar contract to come here and play in Los Angeles. Kobe with Foy on him. Kobe rises and scores.
shot clock down to 6. Here is Bryant.
And Kobe Bryant showing that championship resolve right here. One dribble.
About his prediction.
Just a little off.
Bryant has to put it up.
But a better finish by James Harden.
Kobe will fire it up. Nash back to Bryant. Shot clock at 5. Bryant head fake. Pull it up. Points here in the fourth quarter. 37 for the game. Just offensive brilliance down the stretch on the road in such an important game for his Lakers. 16.8 remaining. Lakers by 3.
Move. It's down to 7. Starting to make his move for the win.
To play. Going to his left. Pull up. Splash.
7, now 6. Going to work on Luke. Kobe over Mbamba. Bryant, 6 on the shot clock. On a 12-3 run. Kobe.
Chase. You again? Elevate. Splash. We're only up 3. Crowd's on their feet. What do? I just shoot my patent and jump.
Easy to get the ball out of his hand.
Triple OG, that's what he said they call him now.
Guarded by Beal. Bryant, the jumper.
Nash controlling for the Lakers. Here's Kobe.
Goes to work.
Right, left, down by 3. Press 24. And number 24 has it. Going to work. Kobe. In and out. They've cleaned that up at least. But defensively not as good.
After trailing by as many as 16, the shot clock at 6. Bryant to the fold. Yes!
Well, a duel, Marv, between, as you mentioned, the two best.
Bryant on the drive. Banker all forward.
Now they have Artest starting in.
And now with the shot clock down, he's going up against Courtney Lee. On the follow-away on the base.
He's been healthy. He has accepted his role and done it well in his first year in Boston. And Bryant puts it in.
All former teammates, gets them in the air, knocks down the tough one. And I love the look afterwards. Remember?
Sees the double team, kicks it out. Bryant, little stutter move. Now.
They help on Pau Gasol's post up. He takes advantage of Ariza's closeout. Good hesitation, dribble.
Kobe Bryant who took over in the 4th quarter the other night, heating up now.
Magic Johnson. On the pull-up, Kobe Bryant.
On the evening, 8 points. Wesley Johnson back to Kobe. He's going to attack. Pull up, 15-footer. Got to get a bounce.
Gasol. Bryant gets it on the pull-up. Kobe Bryant.
To operate. And here's Bryant with less than 30 seconds in the game. Rising and scoring.
Did it again. Shot clock winding down. Defender all over Kobe. And you talk about splash. This thing touches nothing but bottom.
Looking for the basketball. He gets it. Kobe baseline jumper. Yeah.
That's why he's able to just do this with no pressure on him at all. The pressure is what is on everybody else. On him, it's like, hey, I've made every shot I've taken up to this point. I might as well make another one. He could be 0 for 10, and he shoots that with the.
Just give him the basketball.
Bryant again. Gay is there.
It's a team that's been struggling. Put him on.
He has the size to guard LeBron James.
Bryant,
Kobe Bryant taking the ball off the dribble here. He knows he has the quickness against Anthony Park.
Flat angled pass.
Kobe now. Tough ball.
Too often.
Kobe. Brown out of position. Kobe over Devin.
Championship type game. This is a very good performance by the Lakers.
Bryant. 15 to 8 points in the paint this quarter for LA. Shot clock at 2.
Kobe's been very keen on those shots tonight. His 5th. Kobe around LeBron.
Lamont Sessions gives it to Kobe. Kobe going to work on Butler. Baseline jumper for Bryant.
Consistently, although it didn't help him on that free throw.
Kobe Bryant looks to drive to the baseline. Tough.
It was in for Barnes. Kobe.
One toward the basket or something on the inside.
Kobe. Jumper. Yes!
And a couple of big hoops by that man.
Kobe up against Outlaw. Pull-up game over his length, and Kobe.
He's got this. Change it up a little bit, Travis. Doesn't matter. It's still in.
Before we get inside the deuce, it's 86-8.
A great wall. Shot clock is down to 7. Kobe Bryant, fade away. Good. 51.
Bryant admitted that he was rusty to be.
No surprise. Kobe working against Outlaw. No contact there. And held up by Outlaw. It goes. Continuation. And Kobe hit it.
Kobe driving, hanging and hitting. Well, Manu Ginobili must be a prophet because he certainly talked about what was going to happen. Bryant.
Nothing but net for Bryant. Against the Warriors. He could add to that total.
Backside to middle. He's going that way. Baseline fall away over Brandon Roy. Got it. That's getting it done.
Yeah, and then when you've got that man who.
Bryant over Hayes.
Floats or drifts to the open spot. Bryant, to what Phil Jackson mentioned before the game. He said, last time.
Good job for this team. Lakers with a chance to cut it to single figures inside a minute remaining. Kobe off the bounce, nails it! Kobe.
For the Lakers over a 13-day stretch. Here is Bryant for the Los Angeles Lakers. Hayes picks up on the switch. Richards the deficit for the Rockets to start. Screen by Gasol. This is over both. Yeah.
The exact opposite. Lakers bring out Bryant, Gasol, meets Earl Clark.
Up the emotion. They need one more victory before the All-Star break. Because Bryant.
The foul a moment ago was Wallace's first. Here's Bryant's first shot.
Completeness of Yao Ming's game on full display tonight. 12 points, 6 boards, 6.
Picked by Bass. Kobe operating right wing. 6 to shoot. On its way. 32.
Just off the screen. Wiggins stays with him, but it doesn't matter. 32 points on the evening for number 24. That's just...
In the first quarter. Kobe sandwich over.
James Harden. By Yao Ming off the dribble as the double came late.
Foul.
I don't think you go to the after shot. Portland is playing too well.
Kobe going away from the pick on the step back.
We're going to hear from Gasol shortly. Doris Burke is going to talk to him after the next break. Kobe.
Pick and roll. It's simple. Kobe weaving on Yao. Little fall away.
Up 54-38, and that young man.
Kobe trying to take charge. There's his shot at the...
He's on the board. He's out there now because of the foul difficulties. Kobe. Pick and roll. Third straight. Yes!
Off the bench after his rest, and now he's heated up.
Alvin Gentry challenged him in the summer to work on that, and he looks comfortable doing it. Speaking.
Perkins, good help defense there. Bryant.
King. The newest Laker, Brandon Bass, who comes from Boston. Kobe through the lane and triple team.
There's no one there to challenge his shots.
Bryant forcing
Everything right, except at the last minute. Watch this. He reaches in right there, hits him on the...
shoot it all and shoot around this morning. Right knee bothering him. We'll see how that plays out as Bryant hits. Lakers open up by hitting 5 of their first 7. Bryant getting right to it.
Especially because he understands that he's not being double.
Mark said about Pau Gasol. He is so difficult because he can face up as
Bryant. It's good.
On the catch, set the screen to the middle of the floor. He adjusts, which frees Bryant up for the punt.
Bryant gets it back with 9 on the clock. Petrus in pursuit. Bryant double team.
Knocks a basketball player, and they're just going to let him be that.
Kobe gets pressured.
Keep shooting. Alvin Gentry said, you come to us, you space the floor, you get an open shot, you've got to take it, otherwise you're hurting our team.
Final seconds of the first. Bryant on the...
Boozer. Their offense flowing a little bit now.
Kobe, baseline, got it!
That's the way to do it.
Kobe Bryant.
He went away from the big that time and didn't allow that second defender and just shot over the initial guy in front of him.
He's used to being booed here.
Well, most of the people cheering him are Laker fans. Here is Kobe.
At 3 apiece. Kobe away and he had space on Miller. You saw with the late kick. Kobe's got to take it.
Full triangle offense. Mike Brown's bringing some of his principles to it. Bryant.
He can obviously shoot the ball from distance.
every day, and he does the defensive work and half-court work.
That's efficient. They're 6 for 14 from beyond the arc. Bryant right.
Three-point shooting team in the NBA, as Danny told you to open our broadcast, and here comes Kobe Bryant. All right, the Lakers have not scored from the field in almost the last 5 minutes. Bryant,
who he coached in Seattle.
Bryant. He's been DNP'ing a lot lately.
You not want to foul here and put Kobe on the line.
Kobe fires the jumper and gets
for Los Angeles. They're going right into the teeth of one of the league's top, the best ever.
Exactly. The 1 year that Charlotte did it, the line had been moved in. So this is this.
Bryant looking to double team. Gets quick little pick and roll. That isn't tough.
That is really tough.
He has 4 threes tonight, and they love it in Los Angeles. UDA on the year averages about 12.5. Lakers shooting 49%, Minnesota 39%. Kobe attacks the middle, rises.
Pekovic, 4 for 10. Leads the team with 11 points. Kobe rolls.
Bryant uses the screen to the crossover. Yes. Conference semifinal series. The fadeaway by Bryant.
Wow. Look at the work. The hesitation, the footwork through the legs, and then up and over the top of the 7-foot Chandler. That's incredible.
Here we are, 61-54, almost identical scores.
Bryant knocks it down.
Kobe 1 of 1. Anthony on him. Kobe Bryant on the drive, on the pull-up, puts it in.
Floats or drifts to the open spot.
Bryant to attack, not settling for jump shots, going at Pau Gasol. Bryant.
They were a slow-down team, slow down the pace.
You will give up in your zone is offensive.
The Lakers are, even when they were down in goal, for Westbrook to study how to play intensely, but
some technicals for the Rockets. Kobe on the bench with 3. Kobe pick and roll again.
He brings it up. J.R. Smith is back in the game for Denver. Bryant jump shot, puts it in.
Saw the screen. Vanier goes up against Yao.
Bryant looks up. Bryant on the pull-up.
On him. He gave him the move, the jab move, and then stepped back, and it was wide open.
Final minute 30. Bryant from 14.
Compared to 8 for the Lakers. Kobe off the
His feet again with Joel. He's saying, hey, I got my money's worth tonight. He's got a double finger.
He's got a tape now with the ring finger.
At the end of that game to help his Lakers team win.
Here's Kobe over Rob.
Howe was very efficient in his numbers the other night. Kobe right.
Reggie Miller rule, kind of like the Larry Bird exception.
Kobe, which is guard rebounds and just bust it out. No outlet needed. Advance.
Bryant.
Question. Defending? That's the question mark. Bryant around. Like a Gasol screen.
Kobe the pick by Powell. As the mismatch at Ridnour, so he's going to ride.
Don't switch. They allow Nelson to get into the scene. Kobe Bryant rises up. Nice pass.
They're not getting back. They're not haven't been a great transition defensive team all year, so they definitely utilizing that to their advantage.
50% for you. So naturally, his pride is hurt.
His version of the hook shot.
Little hesitation.
That last basket by Kobe. Ooh, Kevin Durant once, then the double pump. Splash. Good recovery by Kevin Durant, but
with no fouls to give. Kobe, a full head of steam in the fadeaway. He's the best since the 08-09 season, so his shot has really been on the money.
And he's been doing a lot of this, taking those 2 dribbles, getting 1 foot.
He's a midget. Yeah. He's my guy, but he's a midget out there. I'm going to go to work on him.
Here's some transition by the Lakers and Kobe Bryant.
And athletic with 2 7-footers on the floor.
Bryant over to Frazier. Kobe's got the rebound, number 5. And over for tonight.
Lakers up by 2. Bryant with the pull-up.
High position on it. That's 11 rebounds for Shaq. Kobe stops him at 20.
63-59. We still got 9:15 to go here in the third on the world champion.
Rebound by Kobe Bryant. 25% shooting in the first quarter by the Lakers.
And the rebound to Kobe Bryant. Pulls up on the jumper.
Kobe Bryant in very casual style comes across. Bryant with the fadeaway.
Bryant any better, and I was just looking at the resolve and just looking at Kobe Bryant.
He didn't hit a bucket in the last game, was 0 for 7. Here's Kobe, little 15.
Wow, Roy Hibbert was there to deny.
He scored more points against his. Lakers haven't won a conference game, of course.
Again.
Kobe, free throw line.
At number 4 all time, our Carl's Cam shows a 15-foot
hit, throws it up. Kobe will shoot more free from a lot of three-point shooters on this team. Kobe Bryant fires again.
Lakers down 1. Will Kobe give them one last gamer? Bryant on the move with the jumper. He got it! 58 points!
Lakers lead.